Helen and U. Mama Helen and U. Mama Helen and U. Mama Helen and U.
And now your host, Mama Helen Oriche Jafo.
I am jumping right now. Guess what? It is Mama Helen and U, all the way from Warri, Nigeria today. Marriage is between a man and a woman. And suddenly an intrusion occurred. Why? Because the housemaid who ought to come in helping takes over her home. The title of this program today on Mama Helen and U says, Help! My maid is taking over my home. Back in a moment for Mama Helen and U.
As a maid comes into the home, first and foremost, you are the mother. The second in command, you ought to teach this maid what to do.
The purpose for the maid coming in is to do household chores and assist the woman, not to become a rival in the home.
Welcome back. This is Mama Helen and U, all the way from Warri, Nigeria today. Someone was asking me this question. Why is it that you always love talking about Warri anyway? I said, well, I love it because number one, that's who I am. Warri, I'm Warri, and Warri is me. And I am so proud to be one. And then, of course, being in Nigeria, I think, is an exciting thing that anyone should ever hope for. Our country might not have gotten to where we would have loved for it to be, but nevertheless, we're coming. Nigeria will arise one day. Amen. On Mama Helen and U, we're actually dwelling on help. My housemaid is taking over my home. Generally, a home, a marital home that is, supposed to have father and mom and of course children, but a time comes when the house becomes very busy. The man jumps house to look for a job or work or business as the case may be, and then of course the wife is also engaged with one activity or the other. With me on Mama Helen and U is no other person by my first right, Dr. Mrs. Ronke Bryman. Dr. Mrs. Ronke Bryman is then a pastor's wife, meaning she's a pastor, and then of course a veterinary doctor. It's a pleasure having you on set today.
Thank you, Mama.
Next to her is Mrs. Imomemi Amos Orieke. It's a pleasure having you on set as well.
Thank you, Mama. Nice time to this program.
It's a pleasure having you. Now, Who is a housemaid?
A housemaid is a helper in the home. She's a maid in the house. Someone who has been brought in to assist in the normal day-to-day running and chores of the house.
So beautifully said. You want to add anything to that?
A housemaid, she assists the woman in the house in terms of maybe going to the market, taking care of the children, doing other domestic work. She's there to assist. Like the Bible says, woe to him that is alone. So to me, a housemaid is necessary in a home. So a housemaid, she's meant to be an assistant.
She's made to be an assistant. She's not to cross that word assistant, right? So, but where do we draw the line? Where do we draw the line here? Because that, you know, sometimes she's probably made to cook for dad, you know, and mom, and if care is not taken, food is preferred to the madame of the house, and then what sets in?
A maid is a maid, not a wife.
Not a wife. Not a wife. I love that. A maid is a maid, not a wife. Short and simple. Yes. You wanted to say more?
So she does what a maid should do. She does not substitute the duties of the wife.
Beautiful. She doesn't substitute it. Well, we seem to be having a lot of conflicts at home these days, having maids in. Some of them are even, you know, brought in from outside the shore, and the main reason is to see how they can help out at home. But all of a sudden, before the guy looks around, he says, "Janet, I need food. Janet, water. Janet, go and help lay the bed. Janet." And the wife says, "Wait a minute. It shouldn't be Janet, it should be busy here." What do you have to say?
Thank you, Mama. Actually, for the man to call the housemaid every minute, every second, that shows that the woman has filled her responsibility as a wife. She has failed. In other words, she's not off and doing in her domestic work. As a maid comes into the home, first and foremost, you are the mother, the second in command. You ought to teach this maid what to do. I would prefer a woman, a mother, to prepare the meal, let the maid warm the food.
Yes.
I would prefer for the maid not to save the husband, because what the man sees every day, the person you communicate with every day, have more attraction, more value with you than somebody you see once in a while. Like the kids, they go closer to the mother than the father, because dad has
Mom is always around.
Yes, mom's always around. I said the kids are hungry. Hey mom, I'm hungry. They will never go and meet dad.
So true.
And they go and meet dad and say, go and meet mom. And if the kids go and meet mom, mom have nobody to send them to. They will rise up. So whereby the man is always calling for the housemaid, it shows the woman has lacked her value in that home.
She has lost her value. She has lost her value. Is there a possibility of the man, you know, because there is an aspect to this here, where possibly maybe the maid is young, maybe she's younger and succulent. Mama has stayed around for a long time. Time is beginning to tell on the body. And now the man is also having double high. What do you think?
It's quite risky, but before a maid comes into the home, the relationship has to be founded and settled. So
before a maid, I love that, because I wouldn't know whether it's really ringing a bell here. Before a maid comes to the house, that marriage must be solid enough to allow for a third party coming in.
So whether the maid coming in is young and succulent, it's not the issue. Her duties, the purpose for which, because if the purpose of a thing is not known, abuse is inevitable.
Fantastic.
So the purpose for the maid coming in is to do household chores and assist the woman, not to become a rival in the home. You know, so when the line is drawn, she knows how far to go. And then when the man is comfortable in the wife's hand, he also knows how far to go.
Yes, where to draw the line. Fantastic, fantastic. I'm loving this already. I don't know about you. Now, hear this. A maid brought in from Ghana. Desperately, because the wife had maybe 4 children, young, and she's needing to work as well, you know, at the same time. All of a sudden, because she's constantly out of the house due to calls, as it is, daddy creeps in and begins to fumble. What do you say about that?
That is very, very risky. In the first place, she has lost.
Who's lost it now?
The woman has lost sensitivity in her home. In the first place, I say, for dad to be calling the housemaid, she has lost her value. So for dad to also
daddy fumbling, yes,
firmly, you know, she has also lost her value the second time again. One, why can't she create time for her home? She left everything for this lady. And I believe because of her busy schedule, she wouldn't be praying enough, interceding for the home. Because if she's real a Christian woman,
what I'm talking about right now, this Ghanaian woman has already had, I think, 4 children as well. Yes, it's already had 4. In fact, you don't even want to go there. Very, very pathetic. Yes.
She was so busy.
The first pregnancy was, who's the father of this baby? I don't know. Daddy, who is the father of this baby? I don't know. She had the first, and then second, third, and then baby keeps resembling daddy. Oh my God. Ronka, what do you have to say? I mean, see, I don't know. I mean, fine. You can put the blame at the doorstep of the woman at home, but doesn't the man also have his own share of that?
Yes, Mama. It's gross irresponsibility for a man, the man of the home, to stoop low to sleeping with the house help. 2 wrongs will never make a right. Agreed. The woman was insensitive, like my sister said. You know, busy, running after so many other things. But the dad in the home also is, I will say, even much more irresponsible for stooping low to a house help, because there is the master-servant relationship. So for the master to stoop low to sleeping with the maid, it's also questionable. So the man has his own faults. Yes, the woman is not always there, but that does not, you know, prove, you know, the man also to be right. So the man is irresponsible for sleeping with the house help.
The man is irresponsible for sleeping with the house help. On Mama Helen and You, help. My housemate is taking over my home. When children begins to call housemate mommy, mommy, mommy. Back in a moment on Mama Helen and You.
The child will tilt to the person that provides, that seems to be there. Mom is gone all day, and the house help is available to cuddle, to pamper, to help the child. So the house help becomes mommy.
The children say, Mommy, hey, let me alone. Go. What do you want? One biscuit. Ngozi, leave there. Take them away. So what else?
Take them away, Ngozi. Welcome back. This is still Mama Helen and you, all the way from Warri, Nigeria today. I wouldn't know what else to say. Children calling housemaid mom. What wonders what could have led to that? What would you consider to have been a problem?
Competition. The child knows, the child has needs to be met. And the child will tilt to the person that provides. Yes, that seems to be there. Mom is gone all day, and the house help is available to cuddle, to pamper, to help the child. So the house help becomes mommy. So it's role responsibility here. The house help is available to perform a role, so she becomes mommy. She becomes mommy.
Yes. Terrible, won't you say? What do you have to say?
Yeah, I've seen a case where the mother will come back from work and the children say, Mommy, hey, let me alone. Go. What do you want? One biscuit. Ngozi, please, take them away. So what else?
Take them away, Ngozi. The question is, who are they away?
And the housemaid comes to take the children away. With love, with tenderness. Oh, come, I'm going to give you sweets, I'm going to give you biscuits, I'm going to give you Capri Sun. She takes the children away. Oh, you're too tired, you're too busy. There is a point in time.
So why bring them to this world then, if you don't have time for them? Yes, go ahead. I was just trying to interject.
Okay. So, in other words, when she takes them away, if you're too, there is a point in time, okay? These kids, they need love. They need somebody to cuddle them. They just need a touch, affection. At that particular time, you've been away all day. So that evening you're back. Oh, Mom, how was the day? They were fine. Hey. Mom, we are hungry. Ngozi, these children are disturbing. You understand? So they need a cuddling. So how was it? You know, you pet them, you play with them. In other words, you are now, you know, driving the house girl away, and you are coming closer to your children. And another thing is, some mothers don't sleep with their children. They prefer their housemaid to sleep with the children. And you know, you're sleeping together with somebody. You know, the souls are communicating.
So true.
You see that some kids, when the mother carries them, they will be crying. But once the housemaid is here that knows how to pet them, come and pet them.
Oh my God.
In other words, the housemaid now knows your own child
better than you.
Better than you. A child you carry for 9 months. You breastfeed that child. No.
Incredible.
No.
You know what? You know, Ronka, if I tell you this, I'm sure a lot of people will have a good laugh. With all my busy schedule and all that, my children literally wait for me to get home before they go to bed. Okay? And fine, I have 2 boys and a girl. This is how we do it at home. Okay? I start with the girl. I have to sleep with her. If I don't, she's not going to sleep. So the only sleeping drug she has is me. I have to crawl into the bed with her, and then within 3 minutes she's gone. And once she's gone, I'll tiptoe out, and the boys are wide awake. Oh yeah, oh my God. So I have to go in between the boys. This one will have his leg here, another one will have his face on me, and you know all that. There was a particular day, Daddy walked in and said, "My God, what is happening in my house?" I said, "Your second husband, they are trying to take it." They're just taking all the affection before I come in to give you yours, you know. Quite exciting. So I wouldn't know why though. That's the question. Why would a woman who's been through 9 months of labor, of so much of pain, you know what it means to carry a pregnancy for 9 months, and then after the delivery, go through the initial excitement, then suddenly completely detached from her children? What could necessitate this?
Cares of life. And the competition to belong.
Cares of life and the competition to belong.
We live in a time when everybody wants to be like the other person, you know. And then, especially for women who, you know, call themselves career or professional women, you know, putting things in balance becomes an issue. You know, what comes first? Which is my priority? So they go all out, get spent, and when they come home, you know, to spend time with the kids becomes an issue. So, you know, being a biological mom, it does not necessarily mean you are an affectionate mother. So that's where
fantastic. An affectionate mother. The competition, James, you know, James drives this car, so I need to have it as well. And then you go all the way for it, forgetting your primary duty, which is bringing up those children in the way and manner that God will be very happy with you. And then of course the children will also call you blessed, and when the time comes, you know, see, it's just it. But then where is the place of a man?
There are times you can be in your office or in your business place. You can just come into the home to check what is going on, unannounced.
Be a true mother to your house girl. Provide for them, care for them, send them to school. Don't see them as ordinary people in your home. Don't see them as different from your family.
Carry your house help along, you know, in the sense that you make the house help to know she has duties to fulfill, and as she fulfills the duty, learn to show appreciation also.
Mama Helen and U. Mama Helen and U. Mama Helen and U. Mama Helen and U.